Hello? Alright, first gen shuffle S tier. This is the peak. This is as good as it's gonna get.
But it only has half a gig and a gig.
Yeah, but you can like use it as a USB drive. That makes it like the most usable shuffle, like period.
I mean, I guess.
The extra utility, just so much better.
If it had like 2 or 4 gigs, then yeah, S tier, but it's so low that I don't think it's.
Yeah, but all the other ones you can't really use for anything else. The USB drive was like the most unique feature of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting it as an S tier. The only thing is with that Nano, we already had more storage options. Like, I know we had bigger storage compatibility. It would have been nice to see bigger than just a gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 2 to 4
that's
maybe.
The only thing that's kind of holding it back. 4 gigs would have been fine because, I mean, yeah, my thing with this, people have said in the Discord, oh, it should have had 32 or more. Like, that doesn't make sense for a shuffle. You're saying you're going to have 32 full gigs of music and you're going to remember your whole playlist? That's like almost impossible.
Yeah, that doesn't work for a shuffle.
Yeah, it's also kind of meant to be like as cheap as possible for, again, like kids.
Yes.
Kind of like the Nanos.
And I mean, it was just a nice feature that also happened to work as a flash drive. I mean, if you have your 30-pin cable and you plug it into a desktop, the classics work fine as an external drive too. It might be slow,
yeah,
but
but the thing with the classics, you got to make sure you format it right. It's got to be like format Windows, otherwise it won't work on any Windows PC.
Now the second gen,
I'm putting B tier.
Okay.
B tier because it has that little lip on the one side, and that's like where you're supposed to like hold it.
Yeah. So the thing with the second gen is that they just changed it from charging via USB to charging through the headphone jack.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, and they did it. That's how it worked for the rest of the shuffles.
It's not a huge deal. It's just if you lose it, oh no, you can't charge your shuffle until you buy another one.
And also the headphone jack is the only port, so good luck charging while listening to music.
Yeah, that's
kind of like how modern Apple does.
The third gen, I'm putting as an A tier.
I don't know about that. Well,
yeah.
In my opinion, it's an A tier for me.
I mean, it's legitimately just a slab of metal. That's all it looks like. Yeah. And you kind of have to have those headphones with the remote in them.
Yeah.
But at this time, it was kind of standard. Most earbuds at the time had a remote system in them. It wasn't limited.
Yeah, then you also had to do those weird, like, triple press gestures to, like, go back and forth and whatever.
I mean, that's not too bad. But if you wanted to, like, plug it into your car or something, then that's, like, a huge problem.
Yeah.
And I guess I would put it down to B tier. I want one just because of the way it looks, and it's such a sleek design.
Just because it looks weird.
Yeah, I want one too, but just because it's like super small.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Now the fourth gen is S tier for me.
I don't. Okay, I'm going to vehemently disagree with you on that, because to put the 4th gen above the 2nd gen is just not okay with me, especially because I have a 4th gen, and yeah, it's super small, but
it's like not because of it being super small.
No, there's nowhere to like actually hold it without like hitting the buttons, and especially if you want to like do the clip thing, you're like holding on to the like corners, and it's also made out of the same material as like a 5th gen Nano. It's that like super shiny like aluminum, so it's just like it's super slippery. And the 2nd gen had that little like lip thing where you're like kind of supposed to hold it. And it was like very nice, and you had like enough grip to like open up the clip. I don't know. I'd prefer a 2nd gen over the 4th gen because of that.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head out.
Alright, boys. We'll see you later.
Yep.
Okay, see ya.